One across. Steel in the ears as Dalek's voice. Steel in the ears as Dalek voice. Ah, Catnip, I don't drink the 7-Up. It's just there purely as a gag. I see we have a 7 down. Yay. Steel in the ears as Dalek voice. Well, steel in the ears. Okay, so in the ears, that's probably some form of homophone, sounds like indicator. But other than that, I'm drawing a blank on this one. Dalek's voice. I mean, exterminate. In the ear. In the ears could be oral. If you steal, you nab. In the ears. The question mark means that something weird's going on. So I think I'm going to go to 1 down, and then hopefully some letters will help. Check votes again in detail. Check votes again in detail. Okay, I've got it. I think. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, Citizen's got 1A. I'm hoping that at least the first letter will agree here. Catnip, hang off on guesses immediately. But I agree with recount, because if you recount, you check votes again, and if you detail something, you recount something. So I think that's that. Do others agree? I think it's recount, because if you recount something, you detail something, and you recount, you check votes again. Well, sorry, I did say sorry, that's a good point, Catnip. I did say that. So anyway, okay, others are agreeing that, so I'm hoping that whoever had 1 across, that your first letter is R, gonna come back to 1 across, because I don't know it yet. So let's try 9 across. Eerie faces uneasy truce. Eerie faces uneasy truce. Okay, yes, I have this one. I was reaching for my pile of paper, which is a clue as to what type of clue I think it is. If I'm scribbling things down, it's usually because it's an anagram. And I agree. I do think it is an anagram on this one. So, yep. Go for it in the chat now. With basically 10-15 seconds have elapsed now, so I'm happy for people to go for it in the chat. I'm going to start typing it, and I'm expecting people to say in the chat that it is ceasefire. Absolutely. Ceasefire. 9 across. Ire faces uneasy. Uneasy is an anagram indicator, so it's air faces anagram of that, and it's a truce, a ceasefire. Let's try 11 across. Divert attention from London-bound coach. Divert attention from London-bound coach. Ceasefire. Interestingly, to cease fire can be 2 words as well, but a ceasefire is 1. The noun is definitely 1, but in verb form it can be 2, as well as 1, I think. Anyway, divert attention. So if you divert attention from London, there's another question mark here. I got lucky there, Hussein, with the anagram. I will admit, it popped into my brain. Divert attention from London-bound coach. If you're London-bound, you're going up, are you? Is that a thing? I think I know that from. I think London can be up, maybe. No. Hints, please, or a hint if you have this one. But I'll move on to 2 down. Supporters start to save money. Supporters start to save money. Well. I think on this one, there's going to have to be an S either at the beginning or the end. The start to save, it's going to be the letter S, isn't it? Oh, hello, Shufki. Welcome. be having a nice day. Not out walking somewhere. How dare you. Supporters, start to save money. Oh, I've just found 20p in my pocket. I'm rich. Woohoo! Woot woot. Right. Supporters, start to save money. Okay, hints please. I'm Dan, not really. Thank you, Matt. Good point. Invalid, Shafki. May I have a hint on this one? If you're a supporter, you're a fan, you're a backer, you're a... or. And then, so start to save could be S. And that's either going to go at the front. Women might need these supporters. Yes, thank you. They need bras. Why didn't I think of that? So that's quite a common thing in a crossword, that a supporter can be a bra. Not just women, some men need them, you know, for reasons. Start to save is the letter S. So it's bras and the letter S, and you get brass, and that is a definition of money. So this gives us R something B. Does that help? Steel in the ears as Dalek's voice. I've got this now. I hope you're not too laggy, Invalid. You can, if you type, you know, ping and then watch it come up in the chat, you'll be able to get an idea. So if you steal, you rob, and then in the ears. Oh, this is quite nice. Controlled jiggle. That lovely phrase. Controlled jiggle. Nobody likes an uncontrolled jiggle. That I can assure you. So of the ears, it's in the ears, it's not oral, it's the other word, it's otic. And then as Dalek's voice, a robotic voice. Are Daleks robots though? Aren't they really like a parasitic life form, man and machines? They're not. Anyway, 3 down. Being a pedant. Article cheers European character. Would I be a pedant, Shafki? Would I? I miss you, Shafki. Article cheers European character. Article cheers European character. Okay, I've got this. I've got this. The voice is from a ring modulator. That's knowledge. I think that's too much knowledge, Matt. Okay. Right, type this in the chat. I got this. I'm going to add one more letter. Yeah, if you just type G in the chat, I know you've got it. I don't know how that started. I think Foggy just started it, and it's caught on. Yes, absolutely. Theta, I agree with all you lovely lot. The is an article, and if you say cheers, you go tar. Thank you very much. Cheers. And Theta is a European character. Greek, you know. 4 down. Wild idea to correspond with artist. Wild idea to correspond with artist. Well, my first immediate thought is it's an anagram of an idea and maybe 2. Hello, polka dot. Oh, yeah. I said hello to you, polka dots. You don't get a second hello. No, sorry. Nope. So there's got to be some form of... I mean, an idea could be a notion, but... No. Artist. Artist could be RA, but I feel like artist is going to be the definition here. To correspond with. If it corresponds, it matches, it agrees, it... Invalid thinks they have this. Okay. A wild idea. That would be a flight of fancy. Definitions at the front. To correspond. If you correspond, you also write, you chat, you... with artist. Criteria? Definition could also just be wild, rather than wild idea, of course. Okay, hints please on this one. Definition is either wild or wild idea, isn't it? So if you correspond, what do? You write, you... Email. Text. With artist. Is artist RA? Wild idea is the definition. Oh, gosh. I want it to be CRI. And yes to RA. Oh, goodness. With artist. So if I put RA. With could mean we put artist in the middle. Chimera? Chimera! It is Chimera. Wow. Well, if you correspond, you chime in, don't you? And then the artist is R.A., Royal Academy. And you get a chimera. I thought a chimera was just a mythical creature. So, mind you, I guess that is a wild idea. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fun definition there. I see what they're doing. So, we've got this divert attention from London-bound coach. Oh, right. Indeed. So, if you go to London, that is up. I've read that somewhere. I haven't used that in a very long time. It is up. Matt, you've got it. What is it, Matt? What is it? Gonna put oh, maybe not. I think it's upstage. If you divert attention, you upstage. And a London-bound coach would be an upstage. So if you're going away from London, it's down. And if you go to London, it's up. Why? No idea. But it is. So there we go. 13 across. You were thinking upstate. Close. Very, very close. One letter out. Writing after interval, news can be so old. 5-4. Writing after interval, news can be so old. So old feels like it's the definition, or can be so old. Probably just so old. Writing. Yeah, writing could be an essay. No. 5-4. Matt's got this. I feel like 5-4 and that first T should be enough to give it. But what is an interval? Interval is a break. You could be one letter out, Matt. I'll let you have it if you're one letter out on this one. Give me a hint, please, Matt. Where's the definition? I bet it's so old. You're going to tell me it's so old and I'm just going to be grumpy. Interval. What is an interval? It's a time? Time. Maybe time. And you're writing article, essay. Is it time something then? Is it going to be that? Is it going to be something else? Less sure now. I've confused you. Someone else had it, didn't they? No, just you. Okay, well. News. No, going to have to move on. We'll come back to 13 across. If we got that, I'd then move down to the bottom left, but we'll stay in the top right. For 5 down, Actor Brian. Shed blood around ship. Hello, Grabbervan. You've got it, I think. Okay, well, we'll come back to that in a second. First of all, catnip is making me dabs. There you go. An interval could be something theatre related. Could be act. Could be something act. Maybe. That's a good point. Well, this one... Actually, I've got this one. Actor Brian. Name a famous shouty Brian. Shouty. Even Ash got this. Ash, what is it? Tell us, Ash. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Hello, Coolio. New name. Hello. Hope you're well. Blessed. If you shed blood, you bleed. You don't really need any other clue other than Actor Brian. Name a famous other Actor Brian. I can't think of one. There's Brian Eno, of course, who's quite common in crosswords, but he's not an actor. So, any other Brians? Anyways, bleed around ship, which is SS. So that gives us a D here. I wouldn't say Brian Cox is an actor. He's more of a scientist. Certainly doesn't act well. I don't either. Hello, Cheesy Dancing. Hope you are well. So with this 13 across, someone thought they had it. There's 2 Brian Coxes. Really? Well, get on equity. One of them. Oh, they probably have. Someone thought they had this. So give me a strong hint. Whoever thought they had 13 across can be so old. Something time. Oh, it's not past. It's not times past. No. I mean, this has to be blessed. Actor Brian is blessed. Shed blood, you bleed around ship. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So, wand, hand. Bold? No, we're going to need more letters. So, 5 across. City needs a good hospital. 500 coming in sick. City needs a good hospital. 500 coming in sick. I think I've got this. Yes. The A good hospital really, really helps on this one. Troupon has it. Well done, Troupon. Really not liking the washed outness of this. Oh well. There is something I could do about that, but it involves me moving. I just can't be bothered. Just can't be bothered. I'm just going to sit here and complain about it, which I can be bothered to do. So, A is A. Good is G and hospital is H. And if you have AGH in a thingy and it says city, there's not a lot of cities that I could think of that have in it. So it's Baghdad, and from that, this has got a lot of moving parts to it, hasn't it? You've got A is A, G is for good, hospital is H. You've got bad for sick. That's sick as in unwell as in bad, which also means sick as in good. That was bad. Language. And then D is 500. So that's actually made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Matt, I'm not going to say that out loud, but that is good, Matt. Okay, this gives us lots of first letters, so let's deal with the upper right corner now. 6 down. Development in East got rebuilt. Development in East got rebuilt. Well. Okay. No. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I think I have it. He says, looking at it, staring. I think this is an anagram. What do you think? I'm hoping that you agree, because I haven't actually, I'm pretty certain. Rebuilt is indeed an anagram, Catnip. So what have you got? Someone. I'm going to put a T there, an O there, and an N there. Yeah, so it is an anagram. Development is your definition here. Gestation. I put the O in the wrong place. Not going to help. Sorry. Gestation. So that is the development, the gestation period, the development period. In East got rebuilt. Anagram of in East got. 7 down. And of course, oh dear, I have to get the can. It's time for 7 down. What's 7 down? That's 7 up. So this is 7 down. Thank God, thank God. Never not funny. And I say that every week. Port only provides fish. Port only provides fish. Yep, got this one. I think my mind happened to luck into that one. Just happened to luck into this one quite nicely. That can's paid for itself by now. It certainly has shapes. Oh, used by date. I mean, so I bought it probably, what? March 2021. Plenty of time. And you can tell it's the same one because I think I dropped it and it's got a little divot, a little dent right here. And so it has a unique identifying feature. Okay, the port. It's a British port. It's a British port. And the definition is a type of fish. Good. That's given it to Matt. Good. You know only one British port, Catnip. What is the one that's... is it Dover? Is it Dover? I really hope it's Dover. Good. It is Dover. Because of Euro Truck Simulator, I love how some people know stuff. It's just wonderful. And if it's the only thing, it's the soul thing. The one and only. I am the one and only. Dover soul's a fish. Moving on. 8 down. I think that was a worthy 7 down there. I make no apology, really. Extremely dirty and repulsive house. Extremely dirty and repulsive house. It's something like there's no other... I had to hum the next line, Catnip, because I wasn't exactly sure of all the words. Extremely dirty. Okay, hang on. Yeah, oh, this is nice. I like this one. This is nice. I like this one. So I'm going to give this a few seconds, and I'm going to slowly tease this one. Good afternoon, Gary. Hope you're well. If you're extremely dirty, like Gary, he will wash soon. Don't worry. It's not a word for extremely dirty. It's actually dy. It's the extremes of dirty. Gary, I'll try and be quicker next time. Sorry, that was a record record low for me. If you're repulsive, you're nasty, and sort of it's talking about house in the terms of, you know, like the dynasty, the monastic dynasty, isn't it? So a dynasty is a house, repulsive is nasty, and the extremely dirty dy. I like that one. I mean, this has to be the word 7, doesn't it? S blank V blank N has to be 7. So what have we got? Cardinal in South quits. Oh. I mean, still... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I don't think I would have actually got this without those 3 letters. The secret lyrics to the... I'm going to have to watch that later. The secret lyrics to the Dynasty theme. Thank you, Coolio. Yes. I was entirely suckered into the religious cardinal. But 7 is a cardinal number, S is south, and if you call it quits, it's even. I'm not quite sure why. Well, this clue won't have been recycled, Kusei, but it's entirely possible that someone else thought of something extremely 7. Cardinal numbers are just like the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Ordinal numbers are 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Why does calling it quits call calling it even? That I'm going to leave for the check because I'm not entirely sure. Okay, now we have SARS here. We don't need another pandemic, but there's SARS. Greek Victor going inside roasts nuts. Greek Victor going inside roast nuts. Okay, well, I have this, I think, but I'm going to need you lot to confirm because there's a Greek thing. Now, Catnip, you're a mythological person. You not literally. You exist, but you like mythology, so I'm hoping that you know this. Oh yes, 7 crosses 7 down. So, I'm hoping that... You don't think Greek... Oh, it's just going to be the name of a Greek person then, is it? Okay. Victor is V. And it's going to go inside roasts nuts. Now, it's not roast nuts, it's roasts nuts. Nuts... Both roasts and nuts can be anagram indicators here, but it's good. Nuts is the anagram indicator properly. So we're going to be anagramming roasts and putting Victor inside. So I think it's Stavros. For just a Greek person, yeah? Little washy on that one, but I'm happy with it. So I'm hoping that everyone agrees. Okay, what have we got? I mean, this has to be ivory based on the letters. Let's have a look. It's not ivory. Ha! Dramatic device from Smooth Yankee. Dramatic device from Smooth Yankee. I've got this one. So it's not. I'll give you a clue. It's not ivory. It's 1 letter out, in fact. So that's a Matt Clemson. 1 letter out. There is really only one other word, Kusain. Yes, agreed. It's got to be irony. If you smooth something, you flatten it out, you iron. And then Yankee. Is Yankee Y in the NATO alphabet? I think it is, isn't it? Yes, Yankee Zulu. So it's Yankees Y, so you get iron and iron Y. There you go. We're going to leave 13 because we can't do it. So 18 across. Martial arts student. Inexperienced. Given punch. Martial arts student. Inexperienced. Given punch. I mean, I've got an idea. But the definition doesn't work for me here. Or maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it's not something I've heard of. Maybe it's not. Maybe. Pokenut says this is cute. They've obviously spotted something I haven't. Punch does seem like an undergrind, but I think it's the definition. I think it's the definition. Hang on. No. No. Ignore that. I think martial arts students is the definition. So. if you are inexperienced, you are indeed green. And so that immediately makes me think, if it's a martial arts student, it's going to have to be some form of green belt. Oh, if you punch something, you belt it. Oh, right, yes, of course. If you, yeah, fine. There we go. So if you give it a proper belt, you hit it, you punch. Right, that is that. So that is green belt. And that will be a martial arts student. I don't know where on the rankings the green belt is, but what Dan, because a Dan is a level of martial arts. So I don't know what Dan a green belt is. Probably quite low, but I'll take it. Sort of mid. All right, fair enough. I'm a white belt myself. I use it for surrender. Don't use it for anything else. Never tried martial arts. Brave man to vex 6-footer. This is 18 down. Brave man. Dan is normally only for black belts, so I'm definitely not. This is the one way in which I'm not a Dan. Brave man to vex 6-footer. Okay. Brave man. Hero. To vex. If you vex, you annoy, you irk, you stump, you puzzle. Brave. Brave you are. To vex 6-footer. To vex feels like an anagrind, but there's no G anywhere in the clue. Right, hints on this one. If anyone has a hint for 18 down, happy to have hints now. Brave man. Hero. I don't think I'm dawdling, and yet we are about on target, 27 minutes in. No hints coming through on the chat. Someone says giant. I mean, 6-footer. Oh, 6-footer. It's got to be an insect, hasn't it? This is going to be... It's got a 6-footer is going to refer to an insect here. So, probably ant. Ant for the... So it's if you vex, use something, an ant. To vex a 6-footer, and you're going to get a brave man. That's what it's going to be. But what is it? Ooh, I'm happy with that. What's the second letter? Someone give me the second letter. A brave man. A gent? No. Ooh, it's an A. Oh, a gallant. If you vex, you gall. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yes, if you vex, you gall. Little bit of an obscure word there for non-English speakers. It's not common. It's not rare. It's in the middle. Uncommon. Gall, ant. And if you're gallant, you are a brave man. Okay, let's deal with this. The bottom right now. 19 down. Sobriquet's essence in letter written up. Sobriquet's essence in letter written up. Well... Sobriquet's essence. That's going to be S. That's going to be S, isn't it? And we're going to put it in letter, which I thought was going to be an epistle. But it's not. I mean, epistle fits the whole thing, but it can't be that, can it? My response, automatic for a common, is 3 in every booster. I know, I've got magic cards behind me, but there we go. I played some Magic the Gathering last night. It was fun. I played online. I lost terribly. Sobriquet's essence has got to be S in letter written up. Maybe something reversed. Written up. If you're written up, you're cited. You are... Oh my goodness. Hints on this one. Hints on this one if you have a hint. Written up definitely feels like a reverse. Agreed. Because it's a down clue. Yes, if it was an across clue, it wouldn't be. But not spotting it. Letter could be a memo. No, not spotting it. So we're going to move on to 20 across and then we'll get crossing letters. 20 down, not 20 across. Greek hero, another Greek reference. So we've had Theta, Stavros, and Greek hero recognised in Florida and Georgia. Greek hero recognised in Florida and Georgia. I mean, Florida's FL. So, I want Greek hero to be the definition. Greek hero to be the definition. Florida, FL, and Georgia is GA. Yeah, GA. Doesn't Trafalgar. Nordlock has it. The Southeast US. Florida and Georgia. Southeast. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I will say, Nordlock, if you could just hang on a few extra seconds just before I ask for hints like that. But yes, that is good. That is very good. Well done, Nordlock, for solving it. That is good. And so good. Theseus. So it's Theseus. Yet another... I'm enjoying all the Greek references, actually. So it's literally the southeast of America, the southeast US, and you get Theseus. That's a lovely clue. Lovely clue. Thank you very much, Nordlock. Well done. I think I'd have been scrabbling around a while on that one. Where shall I go? I'm going to go with this one. It's longer, but we've got the start and end. Olympian collapsed in pit. Oh dear. Olympian collapsed in pit. Oh dear. Was a good clue, Shapes. I do like it. Olympian. Olympian, okay. I mean, is this going to be another Greek reference? Olympian collapsed in pit. Oh dear. Poconuts is the base. Okay. Olympian. Athenian? Collapsed in pit. So are we going to have an anagram of pit, or is it going to be a collapse in the word mine? Oh dear, could be alas or woe. Let's put maybe, is woe? Collapsed is an anagram. Okay, so in pit. In pit is going to be anagrammed. Is it? No. Oh, it could be a Greek god, of course. Could be Athene, maybe. It is a name. Okay. Okay, hint, please. Hint, please. You feel like the in is getting the... Oh, so pit, oh dear, it's an anagram... Oh, yeah. If it's just an anagram of pit, oh dear, then, yeah, don't like the word in that one. Okay, so pit, oh dear, gonna have to resort to paper here. Oh, no, I don't. It's af. Row. Dite. That is an anagram of pit, oh dear. So, yeah, there's a definite sub-theme in this one of Greeks. So we've got Stavros, Theta, Theseus, and now Aphrodite. Okay. I do like it when there's an extra theme. So 19 down. Did we get that one? Sobriquet's essence in letter written up. It's not epistle. Not quite sure what's going on there. Going to wait for more letters. Let's go for 23 across. Subtle charm. Oh, sorry, 23 down. Subtle charm of an Italian city. Subtle charm of an Italian city. I've got an idea. So I'm going to give this a few seconds and then I'm going to see if you agree with me. Catnip has an answer. Okay. Catnip, what do you think it is? And anyone else, what do you think it is? I've got an idea. Yes, Catnip, I agree with you. It's aroma, and Gary agrees, so good. If it's subtle charm, it has an aroma about it. It has a subtle charm about it. It's an aroma. An Italian city would be a Roma. 24 down. Freezing in panic in Gdansk. Freezing in panic in Gdansk. This one is relatively straightforward, and I will give that a few seconds before I go for it. Matt has it, and Catnip. See, you're learning, Catnip. That's 2 clues in a row, and it's not the only 2 clues that you've got. When we started these, you couldn't do these at all, and now you are doing really well. Catnip has got this. We Like Shapes has got this. I'm just going to fill it in very well to everyone. If you said, and also Caroline, icing, it's literally hidden. This one's one of the hidden ones. Freezing in Panic in Gdansk. I'll just highlight it. There it is. Whoops. Freezing in Panic in Gdansk. There it is. Gdansk is a city in Poland. That's what a Gdansk is. It's a city in Poland. I think it's Poland. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. 28 across. Something very irritating in opening chatter. Something very irritating in opening chatter. Well, something very irritating. That's Dan. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, if you chat, you gas. There's nothing weird about Gdansk. Nothing wrong with Gdansk. Oh, okay. From that, I now have it, as do a few other people. Yeah, something very irritating is the definition. And I was thinking annoying. It's not quite that. An opening is a tear. So it's tear gas, or, more to say it properly, tear gas. Tear gas is something that's very irritating. An opening in something is a tear. So it's and then if you chat, you gas, it's tear gas. Okay. So 19 down. I now have it as well, Shapes. So let's have a look. Sobriquet's essence in letter written up. Sobriquet's essence I thought was S. I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. It's going to have to be epithet. Because that is your sobriquet, which just means like a name that you assume. But why? In letter written up. Why is it that... yeah, 38 minutes. I've waffled. Why is that epithet? Pith in tea? Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to move on because time is slowly ticking away. Good morning, Sensei. Think pygmies occasionally must conceal a trap. Think pygmies occasionally must conceal a trap. Think. Okay. Okay. But why? I think I've got this. I think this is imagine. If you think of something you imagine, pygmies occasionally take every other letter of pygmy. So that's I, M, and E. I, M, E. And it conceals a trap. And a djinn can be trap, but why? Why can djinn be trap? It's definitely imagine, though. So, 21 across. Mr. Solo, animated after a little hesitation. Mr. Solo, animated after a little hesitation. A djinn is a type of trap. Fair enough. Mr. Solo, it's got to be Han, animated after a little hesitation. So, a little hesitation. Someone must be able to help me on this one. If you animated your something after A. So the definition's got to be a little hesitation. But not sure on anything else. Hint from someone if you have it in the chat. The first letter would be good. if you have that. I'll move on to 17 down, I think. Aesop. Mixed up thick broth. Aesop mixed up thick broth. Ha! Okay, yep, fine. Yep, happy with this one. Okay, happy with this one. Ah, why Mr. Solo? Well, I think it's trying to get us to... Because if... Yeah... Solo might have been a bit too much of a misdirection. The surface would certainly be less good on 21 across. This one is pea soup. This one's an anagram of Aesop. The first 5 letters is an anagram of Aesop. And then up is up. And then you get a thick broth, you get pea soup. So that's got to be a han or something like that. Not quite sure what's going on there. But 17 across. Former potentate at last getting sick. What is a potentate? Former potentate at last getting stick. Oh, stick, not sick. Helps if I read the words. We're getting close. No, we're not. No, we're not. Any hints on that one? Getting stick. If you get stick, it's bar. Okay. 25 across. Going to work. Work period for Peter Grimes. Is that overs or something? Is Peter Grimes a cricket person? I don't know. If someone can let me know, please let me know on that one. I don't know who Peter Grimes is. It would help if I did. Peter Grimes is an opera. Oh, then it's op-era. Oh, there you go. It's an opera. Work is op, and a period is era. 27 across. Job description from one in surgery. Job description from one in surgery. Oh, my goodness. Hints, please. Oh, there's lots of banning going on. I'm not seeing any of the things that should be banned. I don't know. What is it, Troupon? Troupon. I think we're close to a free-for-all now because I've waffled. I've gone on far too long. Sorry. Job description for one in surgery. Pendant. Patient. Oh, patent. Patent with I in. So it's patent with one in it. 14 down. One Sten gun shot bags resistance rebel. Ah, there's too many words there. One is I. Sten gun shot, anagram of that, and it's going to keep resistance, which is a G, which is an R. So it's an anagram of Sten gun with I at the front and an R in it. So that's that one. Velocity rising with single step in void. Velocity rising with single step in void. I'm very happy for people to just shout answers now. Shot was indeed the anagram there. Yeah. Single step in void. Black hole? No. Something space. Oh, I like that. So, Mr. Solo. Ooh, it's not Han then, if it's that. Animated after a little hesitation. Alchemist, just tell me 13 across. This was writing after interval. News can be so old. Oh, aerosol for that one. Aerosol. Okay, yes, invalid. Please let me know. Third hand. News can be so old. Yeah, that's not direct, is it? It's that dark space then for or deep space. Yep, that's fine. And former potentially getting stick paste. Okay, well, I'm going to give it a go. That is right. Well, that was an ending. Sorry that I had to go quickly through. So let's just take a look at those last few clues. Former potentate at last getting stick. Why is that paste? If you stick something, you paste it. That's fine. Stick something on something, you paste it. Former potentate, is it just oh, past? So former is past and potentate at last. It doesn't help. I don't know what a potentate is. Is E. And you get stick. Third hand, just look at that. Writing. Oh, is that in your writing? That's in your hand. So it's handwriting. After interval, which is a third. Yes, that's a music interval. Third hand, news can be so old. If you're not hearing it directly, you get third hand. 15 down, deep space, velocity, speed. I was thinking rate. And with the A and the E here, all I got was rate in my head and I got stuck. Rising with a single step, which is a pace in void. Well, there we go. Little bit. Oh, aerosol, yes. 21. Anagram of solo. So it is a Mr. That's why the word Mr. was there. Not because it's Mr. Solo, which was Han. Great surface misdirection. Great surface misdirection. Solo anagrammed after A is A, and a little hesitation is There we go. Beautiful and horrible. Much like myself, Matt Clemson, I completely agree. So which of these TV shows would you watch? Robotic Baghdad? That's quite a show. Ceasefire 7, which is after the Magnificent 7. Upstage Stavros, Britain's Got Talent. Third Hand Irony. Paste Greenbelt. Aerosol Imagine, where I don't wear deodorant. Opera Aphrodite is just any form of opera. Patient Tear Gas. Oh dear. And if you want to look at the... I think it has to be in a cross one. That's my personal thing. But if you look... Let's have a quick look at the up and downs. The downs. Recount Pea Soup. Brass Insurgent. Theta Deep Space. Chimera. Oh, Chimera's another Greek reference, isn't it? Chimera Gallant. Blessed Epithet. Gestation Aroma. Dover Soul Icing. Tasty icing on that Dover Soul. And Dynasty Theseus. There we go. Yeah, Brass Insurgent, Steampunk Terminator. That is excellent.